Hey guys, welcome to the Worthless Scrapper. Today, we are going to be taking apart all of those electronics from those stainless steel computer cabinets from my last video. And on top of that, I have some extras here. We got some server equipment, we have a couple computers, a ton of dish network receivers. Those things have great boards in them. So we're gonna get this all apart, weigh it all up, categorize the boards, and see what the true value is. But before we get into all that, I just want to take a quick second and say thank you to all the subscribers that have watched my videos. We hit 1,000. I did not expect it to happen this fast, and as promised, I will be doing a silver recovery video from 1,000 plated utensils, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be epic. I think I'm gonna just start with this stuff over here, get it out of the way, so then we can get into the more elaborate process of taking things apart. Alright, let's see what's inside of this. Oh, that's a nice little board. Definitely some gold-plated pins on it. If you really wanted to, you could take all these little brass threaded inserts out. That was something my dad used to do, sitting around. I don't have the patience for it. Basically the same kind of board. Do one of these big ones real quick. Oh yeah, a lot of IC chips. Alright, let's see what's inside this thing right here. It's a battery backup. I'm assuming there's probably a battery inside of it. Definitely, battery. An easy little battery to scrap. I think they're paying almost 20 cents a pound for batteries right now. There you go, some steel. Here's a nice chunky heat sink right there. Now, if they're too hard to get off, I never take the extruded heat sinks off. I mean, you get 60 cents a pound for this board at Board Sort. All my stuff goes to Board Sort. I take it there like once a year. So, I mean, is it really worth my time trying to get these screws out? And then there's a sleeve here with the pin through the board that's soldered on. You gotta try to pry that off for what, like an extra 20 cents a pound? Sometimes it's not worth it. There's a bunch of gold plated pins in there. Get this off real quick. Gold plated pins. Alright, moving right along here. Let's get this apart. You need a pick for this. Or a hammer. Sometimes not breaking a bunch of plastic is... Oh, look at all that. Those are all gold plated too. Grab this power strip thingy. Definitely something heavy in there. Probably another battery. Oh, I can just open it up. Probably 2 batteries. Let's get those out real quick. Set these down here. A lot of plastic garbage. A nice little size board in there. It's always good to have flush cutting snips. You can get really close to the board to cut that wire off. So you get yourself another low grade, mid grade board. 60 cents a pound. All right, I'm gonna do one of these computer screens. This thing is pretty heavy, encased in metal, I'm assuming. Yeah. You always want to check these with a magnet. Even if it sticks a little bit, more than likely they're brass. It's just the plating on it that it's sticking to. Those are definitely brass. This is one of the hardest covers I've ever had to take off, though. I've taken apart over 150 monitors, and I've never... Getting angry. So I'm going to take all three of these computers apart from those stainless steel cabinets. It's going to take a minute. I'm going to throw this on a time lapse real quick. Alright, I basically got everything taken apart except for these three boards. I gotta finish taking the heat sinks off. I just wanted to show you guys this process real quick. These things are solid copper, so that's great. Just gotta unscrew them. Oh, the chip came off with it. So there's thermal paste holding this chip on. I'm probably gonna either just chisel it off, because this chip is worthless. I mean, it's just scrap to them. These things are so old. You also have to take off all the heat sinks. Got a gold corner BGA on that one. That one's just an integrated. That one came right off. Yeah, that chip is totally stuck on there. These things are heavy. I think I hit the jackpot for people that scrap e-waste on those computer cabinets. I'm glad I ended up buying another one. It's out in the driveway. This one's a little different though. It's a lot wider and shorter. And this last one. Let's see what kind of chip this is. This thing's a big one. There we go. Yeah, definitely old. They don't make them like this anymore. Alright guys, everything is finally separated into its own category. We're going to weigh this up real fast before we get into that other stuff. All of this came from those three computers from those stainless steel cabinets I took apart the other day. Now circuit boards get very detailed with what category they go into. That could be on a different video. We're going to start with the lowest price per pound and work our way up to the highest price per pound. So let's get going. Turn the scale on. We're at 0. I'm going to start with some disk drives. These are 35 cents a pound. And we have 4 pounds, 13.6 ounces. And now the power supplies. These are 40 cents per pound. And we have 9 pounds, 5.7 ounces. Next will be the low grade, mid grade boards. I put a little tote up here to put them in so they don't fall off the scale. I zeroed it out. We have 5 pounds, 1.2 ounces. And this is 60 cents a pound right now. Now we're moving on to the hard drives. Now these are all upgradable. If you want to take the boards out, I will add these to my collection. I think I have maybe 200 of them. These are $1 a pound right now. 2 pounds, 12.1 ounces. And then we have peripheral low grade. These are $3 a pound. basically just 1 pound exactly. Peripheral high grade is at $5.25 a pound right now. Scales back at 0. We have 3 pounds, 6.4 ounces. Backplane boards. These are $6.50 a pound. We have 2 pounds, 6.3 ounces. I think I can get low grade telecom for these boards, so I'm gonna put them in that category. Could even be high grade telecom. Find out sometime when I take them there. These are $6.85 a pound. We have 9 ounces exactly. Gold finger cards, $7.50 per pound. There was quite a bit of them inside of those computers. We have 3 pounds, 14.4 ounces. Gold fingered RAM cards, $50 per pound. And there are 4.6 ounces. Let's weigh this copper up real quick. See how heavy this stuff is. These are pretty chunky, so should have some weight to them. 1 pound, 13.2 ounces. This is all number 2 copper. So I got the big scale out to weigh up this green fiber board. They are paying $34 a pound for these, just to show you. And we have 8.9 grams. I don't know if you can read that. And then the ones with the heat sinks on the back, they're paying $15.50 a pound. There's 39 grams there. I guess that's not too bad of a total to add to the profit we made off those stainless steel cabinets. Plus I have quite a bit of steel down here. The barrel's full and that stuff's pretty heavy. And I still have the batteries over here and a couple other things. So now we're gonna tackle this stuff. I'm gonna start with one of these DirecTV boxes just to see what's inside that. Got a DirecTV card. Now that is gold plating on that card right there. Oh, these are so dirty. They've been sitting outside for years. Some bugs in there too. We got a gold corner BGA. This board is considered a peripheral high grade board. Let's grab one of these bigger Dish Network boxes. Got another peripheral high grade and a low mid grade, another gold corner BGA. That's why I like these boards. If you process gold, those are great chips to take off and do that with. All this stuff's been sitting outside for years, so I'm expecting bugs and a lot of dirt. Let's do this real quick. Well, that's a nice looking board so far. Get these heat sinks off. You always want to make sure you take your batteries out. I just broke the whole thing off. This is a high-grade telecom board, and this will be a dual metal socket motherboard. Let's take a look inside this switch box real quick. This is all aluminum too, the casing. Got some stuff back in there. You got a low mid-grade board. Probably peripheral boards back there. Let's take a peek inside this battery backup from a server. See what's inside. Got a bunch of batteries lined up right here. And then just a giant board. There's a nice transformer. It's got some good copper in it. Now as far as these regular computers, you just open them up. And you got your motherboard. There is a hard drive in this one. Power supply. Nice giant aluminum heatsink there. Oh, got some more gold fingered RAM. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is get the rest of this stuff taken apart real fast, and we'll come back once I have it organized and we'll weigh it up and see the actual value. Finally finished. I'm glad to be done with that and get that table cleared off. So we're gonna do the same process. Lowest price per pound to highest price per pound. Starting with the disk drives. Zero the scale out, turn it on. These are 35 cents a pound. We have 3 pounds, 10.5 ounces. Power supplies, 40 cents a pound. 5 pounds, 14 ounces. I'm gonna tear this scale out real quick. So this is a low-grade, mid-grade board. I mean, there's a ton of extruded aluminum, copper on it. More than likely, I'll end up popping those off on this board. But for now, we're just gonna wait the way it is. These are all low-grade, mid-grade. 8 pounds, 3 ounces. And those are 60 cents per pound. Now the hard drives, $1 per pound. Scales at 0. 1 pound, 13 ounces. Now this motherboard is worth $2.10 a pound. We got 14.6 ounces. Peripheral low grade, which is $3 a pound. It's 2 pounds, 14.6 ounces. This motherboard is worth $3.65 per pound. It weighs 1 pound, 3.6 ounces. This is a server motherboard, a metal socket one. It's $4.90 per pound. We have 2 pounds, 13.2 ounces. We had a lot of peripheral high grade, mainly from all of those Dish Network receivers. This is valued at $5.25 per pound. And that is 6 pounds, 4.8 ounces. We had one Goldfinger card at $7.50 per pound, 2.4 ounces. And now the high grade telecom. This is $10 per pound, 8.6 ounces. There was only 2 pieces of RAM in those computers, and those weigh 27 grams. Now with the CPUs from the computers, this one has a test and buy option because it's still up to date kind of, and they will pay $1 for this one. And as far as this one, it's just scrap, and they pay $12 per pound, and that is 22.7 grams. I have this nice copper transformer right here. I have quite a bit of these. I'll take apart sometime for you guys. Had a nice solid piece of extruded aluminum from one of those heat sinks. I have the 4 batteries, bunch of wire down there, some other random stuff to go through, some aluminum. So I'm gonna go add all these circuit boards to my collection, get this garage cleaned up a little bit, go inside and start counting that silverware. I have to count 1,000 pieces. I hope you guys are doing great, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you on the next one.